It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round one. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team, but you have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. There he goes, left side. He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Tua Tagovailoa, 70 yards. And the Lions will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road to the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's got to be really important for them to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give this team confidence that they can win.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They will run with Grant, and they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. I think they're going to get a timeout here. That's a timeout here, so it looks like we've got a line shake. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
This is Grant. Oh, able to avoid him. Oh, and now some space to operate. But he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up the yardage.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. It's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
So the next is your time.
Here's Grant. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that fourth seed, should they actually be hosted? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wildcard teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get that.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records. But there's a division for a reason. The champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They run again with Hood, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted.
Yeah, it sounds like
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. Another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. He's off to a pretty shaky start, to put it mildly. He's had 2 passes picked off and run back for touchdowns, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Yeah, because if I look at my Excel, then there's still that refresh option, but when you click on the link, it just opens it up on Google Sheet automatically.
Yeah. Okay, thank God we found the issue. I was getting frustrated.
With the tracker on it?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm in a meeting. Why? All right, I can. Where are they?
Okay.
The cabinet above the sink? Okay. Okay. Just call me when you're outside. Bye.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 51 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs. From midfield, here's Tua. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Tua. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. This is Hood on the ground. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And we'll get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They go back to Grant. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to get...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. French. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. If you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that...
Okay, so when you copy over the data and you're highlighting Madden, that should replace everything that was in the...
That's to me, that signifies that you're not pasting in what you just pulled out. So what you're seeing is what was originally in the tracker as it was sent. So I think what would be good for you, Misty, is to, when you go into that data tab, it does data pull that just came out of Mosto, then you'll have full visibility because you're only pulling Bushwick and you're only dropping in Bushwick.
Okay.
You don't have to, because it seems to me that if you are using this sheet, and the sheet that I maybe you had multiple clubs in it, so now you're dropping in Bushwick, and you're not going to be able to cover basically paste over all the existing information that's in there. So you're pulling multiple clubs that you actually aren't included in your data pool. So you should clear all that out and then paste your club in there. So essentially, you know, if you're seeing other clubs in there, then you paste it over something, and that shouldn't be the case. So that's why I'm saying if you are a single club, you're a senior club manager, you only have one club, and you're practicing this whole process, I would say start with clearing it out, so that way you don't have that issue where you have leftover data from something else. And then going forward, you'll never have that issue again. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Does that make sense? No, don't apologize. No need to be sorry. I want it to be easier for you. And if you don't know to delete everything, and you only have one club, then you might have maybe not pasting it in the way that Susan's pasting. Let's say you're just doing like, like a control V, dropping it in.
What?
You're going to have leftover data spot.
What did you say?
Once you refreshed everything and you hit the refresh button and everything disappears, don't freak out.
What you're going to do is, in this column drop down, you're just going to make sure you select all of these again. So the easy shortcut is just to make the select all button and then hit OK. And everything will pull in. The hand raise.
All right, send $25, right, to my account?
Okay.
Anyone have a question?
Oh, you want to give me your card? I don't care.
I'll just send you the money.
So that's really it in terms of updating and potentially should solve some of the issues that you guys are encountering when you're updating the data. Are there any questions?
Before we move on. So in this, what you just pulled right now, there's only a 5-4 date. We have an example for multiple dates.
So if you have multiple dates,
He throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
So the completion results are in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
and you'll notice some of the things are up.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Tua. He finds his man complete. That's Fields. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Grant, only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up the 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Throwing on 1st down. French. That's complete to his running back, Grant. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. To throw on 3rd down. French. And that is incomplete. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this setting down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielding just inside the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. French. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was signaling a timeout call. As as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball.
And he will be taken down here, and that's certainly not how you draw it up. A clever idea, I guess, to try to return the missed field goal, but it's going to wind up costing him yardage. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but it's a little bit of measure of revenge, isn't it? And then just playing the basic rules. See you later. Not going away. Turns into a nice play.
He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Pulled in at the 24.
A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back.
And the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 now on first down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Now Hood. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They run here with Hood. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Touchdown, Detroit! A great play there. 36 yards. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7
as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. He's still barreling through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 97 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 1st down, French. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, here's the Giants shaking up. So as the medical staff takes a look, step aside. On 3rd down, French. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And able to get him down, and he does reach the 5. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit in.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. That time a 9-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. His 3rd catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They let go to him in the slot and catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On the carry, it's Hood. And he's going to be stepped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup.
Hello?
Generally, and that's what we use to populate our sheets. So you missed that. Then we pull everything. That's adjusted.
So what? So she's not available now?
Again, we're running all of our reporting, and then between in the pink, where you see 5, 8, 5, 10, that's when we work on replenishment. And we're going to show you an example of what those replenishment sheets look like, so you get an idea of what it looks like.
Did he email? I said no. Yeah.
So We work on replenishment.
Bye.
Easily 2 days, sometimes 3, just
Return
depending
with
on
more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Tua. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Taken in at the 11. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And they will take over.
Sometimes that period can even last until the following week, up until that 23rd, 24th sometimes, just depending on.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. If this game continues the way it's gone, it'll be, well, somewhat of an upset. 5 over 4, not huge, but still the big thing winning on.
The very beginning, then by the time you get to that 2-week period, you have not received anything. And then you get into the second cycle, which starts on the 22nd.
To stay alive, pretty big deal.
Yeah, when you pointed out that 5 over 4, the first thing that flashed through my head was college basketball. When they get to their tournament, right?
Yeah, like the 8-9 seed first-round game.
Right, you always looking down before you punch your brackets, coach, and you got to figure out which one you're going to pick, that 9 seed over the 8. And sometimes even that 7-10 game feels the same way. Not much difference between the two teams. Give them a lot of credit, though, for going on the road and getting it done in this one.
Yeah, that's the difference. NCAA tournament, neutral side here on the road and putting some people on notice. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw. French. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
What I mean, you aren't pulling into negatives at that point.
Up the middle they go. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Throw into the hands of Pitts here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLeod. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again. Here are the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And New York set to take the field. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that's playing its targets backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly prepared on that throw.
To throw on 3rd down. French. He had a man open, but missed it, and it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here come the Lions now. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Here's Tua. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
And that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game. There's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out 1st downs.
Now Tua. He finds his man, complete. It's McLeod. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing Tua. And it's a short one, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Tua.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down. first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. And they will take a knee here.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee. And guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first